Welcome to Making a Murderer, Rubberducky YouTube channel. Welcome back to RD Making a Murderer Daily MaM Reading. We're going to do part 58 of the CASO Investigative Reports. Page 571. Fassbender, what's he saying to you? Pause. It's all right. You're doing the right thing. Uyghur, come on. What's he saying? Brennan, that he wants to keep on doing it. Uyghur, okay. Fassbender, doing what? Brendan, raping her. Fassbender, what kind of words is he using though? You can say those words here. Brendan, that he wanted to beat her so hard. Fassbender, yeah? Uyghur, could you see her at this time? Brendan shakes his head, no. No? Uyghur, okay. What happens next? Remember, we already know, but we need to hear it from you. It's okay, it's not your fault. What happens next? Fassbender, does he ask you? Uyghur, he does, doesn't he? Fassbender, we know. Uyghur, he asks you, doesn't he? Brendan nods yes. What does he ask you? Brendan, that if I wanted the girlfriend? Fassbender, tell us how he said it. Brendan, that if he wanted me to have to get some beep. Page 572. Fassbender, yeah, okay. Uyghur, and then what happens next? Brendan, that he said that if I wanted to, I could go get some, but not right now. Uyghur, come on, be honest. You went back in that room. Fassbender, tell us now, Brendan. Uyghur, we know you were back there. Let's get it all out today, and this will be all over with. Fassbender, he asked you if you wanted some, right? Brendan nods yes. That's what you told us. Brendan, mm-hmm. Fassbender, if you want some blank. What? Fassbender, what did you tell him? Brennan, I said I wasn't aged, and so he took me back there and showed me some. Uyghur, what did he show you? Brennan, her naked body. Uyghur, okay, was she alive? Brendan, yeah. Uyghur, is she talking? Brendan, yeah. Uyghur, what'd she say? Pause. What'd she say? I know it's hard, but you gotta tell us. What'd she say? Fassbender, the video will never go away unless you can talk to us about it. Page 573. Uyghur, go ahead. What'd she say? Brendan, she's asking Stephen why he would do something like that. Fassbender, did she say anything to you? Does she see you? Brendan, yeah. Fassbender, does she say something to you? Brendan shakes his head, no. No. Fassbender, describe again. Were you accurate when you described how she was on the bed? How is she attached? Where is she? Tell us that and be truthful again. Brendan, that she was chained up to the bed and she's face up. Fassbender, face up, no clothes on? Brendan shakes his head, no. Uyghur, what do you mean she's chained up? Explain that. Brendan, like some handcuffs? Uyghur, where are the handcuffs? On her arms or on her legs? Or where? Brendan, both. Uyghur, okay. Fassbender, do you remember the color of the handcuffs, the leg irons? Shakes head, no. Brendan, like regular ones? Fassbender, which would be what color? Brendan, silver? Fassbender, okay. Page 574. Uyghur, now are her legs spread apart or are they together, or tell us how it looks? Brendan, like spread apart a little bit. Uyghur, so he brings you back there and he shows you her. Brendan nods yes. And what do you do? Honestly, because we think. Fassbender, very important. Uyghur, we know what happened. Fassbender, it's hard to be truthful. Uyghur, we know what happened. It's okay. What did you do? Brendan, I didn't do nothing. Brendan, Brendan, come on. What did you do? Fassbender, what does Stephen make you do? Uyghur, it's not your fault. He makes you do it. Brendan, he told me to do her. Uyghur, okay. What does that mean to you? Brendan, to screw her. Uyghur, okay. Did you do that? Honestly? Brendan, yeah. Uyghur, okay. Fassbender, all right. Take a breath, Bren. Take a breath. That's very hard to admit, too. Did he watch? Brendan, yeah. Fassbender, you said you. Tell us what you did. Did you take your clothes off? Page 575. Brendan, yeah. Fassbender, and you had intercourse with her? Brendan nods yes. Uyghur, what does intercourse mean to you? Brendan, that you stuck it in her? Uyghur, stuck what in her? It's okay. Brendan, my penis. Uyghur, and where did you stick it? Brendan, in her vagina. Uyghur, okay. Pause. How many times did you do that? How long did it take? Brendan, 5 minutes. Uyghur, okay. What did you do after that? Brendan, put my clothes back on? Weird. Okay, where is Stephen at this time? Brendan, standing by the door. Weird. What does Stephen do then? Brendan, told me I did a good job. Fassbender, was she saying anything while you were doing this? Brendan shakes his head no. Why? Brendan, I don't know. Fassbender, did she have anything over her mouth or was it clear? Tell us the truth. Brendan, it was clear. Page 576. Fassbender, there was nothing covering her mouth? Brendan shakes his head no. Did she ask you not to do this to her? Brendan, yeah. Fassbender, tell me what she said. Brendan, she told me not to do it so and told me not to do the right thing. Fassbender, which was what? Brendan, not to do it and tell Stephen to knock it off? Fassbender, did she ask you to do anything else for her? Brendan, to uncuff her? Fassbender, go ahead. Anything else? Brendan shakes his head. No. Pause. Were these things she was saying to you while you were doing this act? Brendan, yeah. Fassbender, was she kind of saying it softly or loud enough or what? Brendan, well, she was crying and Fassbender, okay. Weird. After you're done and you put on your clothes, what happens next? Brendan, he told me I did a good job and then he closed the door. Weird. Okay. Brendan, took me in the living room, watched a little TV. Weird. Both of you did? Brendan nods yes. Fassbender, he didn't stay in the bedroom or go back in there? Brendan shakes his head no. Uh-uh. Page 577. Weird. How long did you watch TV? Brendan, about 15 minutes. Weird. And then what happens? Fassbender, and what's he saying while you're watching TV? Are you discussing the situation now? Brendan, yeah. Fassbender, what's he saying? What did he saying? Pause. As hard as this is, you gotta tell us what he's saying. Brendan, he told me that's how you do it, and weird. What else? Brendan, that feels, he asked me if it felt good. Weird. Then what did he talk to you about? What else did you talk about, Brendan? That how he could get rid of it? Weird. And what did he tell you, Brendan? That he was going to burn her? Fassbender. When you say get rid of it, what do you mean? Brendan. Get rid of her body? Fassbender. Okay. Weird. And he says what, Brendan? That he was going to burn her body after that happened? Weird. Was there anything else that you guys talked about? Brendan shakes his head no. No. Page 578. Uyghur. Then what happens after that? Fassbender. Is she alive yet? Brendan. Yeah. Fassbender. Okay. Uyghur. What happens after you were done watching TV for 15 minutes? Brendan. I told him I had to leave because I had to call Travis. Uyghur. Brendan, be honest. You were there when she died, and we know that. Don't start lying now. We know you were there. What happened? Fassbender, he ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, we know that, okay? Weird. We already know. Don't lie to us now, okay? Come on. What happens next? Fassbender, you're just hurting yourself if you lie now. Brendan, then he went in back in there and he stabbed her. Weird. You were with him? Brendan nods yes. Yes? Brendan, yeah. Weird. Where did he stab her? Brendan, in the stomach. Weird. What else did he do to her? Pause. Here's something else. We know that. Pause. What else? Brendan. So she, he tied her up? Weird. What do you mean by he tied her up? Brendan. So he could take her out of there? Weird. Before or after he stabbed her? Page 579. Brendan, after? Uyghur. When he stabbed her, did she scream or what? Brendan. Yeah. Uyghur. How many times did he stab her? Brendan. Once. Uyghur. Then show me where. Brendan. Right here. Uyghur. We know he did something else to her. What else did he do to her? Brendan. He choked her? Uyghur. How did you do that? Tell me how he did that. Brendan. With his hands? Uyghur. Was he on top of her? Brendan. Yeah. Weird. And did he choke her until what? Did she go unconscious? What? Tell me. Brennan. That she couldn't breathe anymore? Weird. Yeah. Did she fall asleep, go unconscious? Brennan. Go unconscious. Weird. Is that before of after he stabbed her? Brennan. After? Weird. So he stabs her. Show me what he does. Just demonstrate for me. Page 580. Fassbender. Yeah, let's you come down the hallway. You go with him? Brennan. Yeah. Fassbender. What does he tell you he's gonna do at this time? You're going back to the bedroom? Brennan. That he was gonna tie her up, stab her, and then choke her and that? Fassbender. He told you this. Brennan. Yeah. Fassbender. And you went with him? Brennan nods yes. Fassbender. He went into the bedroom. What does he do? Again, the video. You see it. You know you see it. What does he do? Brennan. That he grabs a rope that was on the bed, side of the bed, tied her up, stabbed her like this, and jumped on her and started choking her. Fassbender. Is she fighting it this time? Brennan. She's trying to move away. Fassbender. Is she saying anything? Brennan. Screaming. Uyghur. You helped to tie her up, though, didn't you? Pause. Brendan? Because he couldn't tie her up alone. There's no way. Did you help him tie her up? Brendan. Yeah. Okay. Tell me what you did. Pause. Thank you so much for joining me on that daily MaM reading of Part 58 of the CASO Investigative Reports. This week is dedicated to Brendan Dassey, a youth with intellectual challenges that suffered extreme interrogation with the Reed's technique used on him that produced a coercion. I won't use the word confession because a confession implies that you use your own words, and Brendan doesn't. All right, you guys, thank you so much for your support on keeping your eyes on Brendan, keeping him safe, as well as Steven Avery. We know both are innocent, and science does prove that. We just need our day in court, which is coming. So, I'll let the duck slide away. All right, you guys, it's time. If you didn't do the crime, then you shouldn't do the time. Thank you so very much. Have a great evening.